YOLO everyone, welcome back. So before I show you the two builds of my Neolithic builds, I need to calm down. This will be a kind of short video because I didn't have time to complete all the stages I wanted to show. So I figured I might as well just show you the Neolithic Stone Age builds I got already. Because my plan for this is to do a kind of historically as close as possible with in-game mechanics, accurate style builds. So with that in mind, with the Neolithic Stone Age, with the Stone Age mechanics in-game. If I've explained that correctly. This is the first build. Now, I found a picture of a recreation of a Neolithic style house. Now, what they wouldn't have carved, but they would have had like packed dirt and strewn dirt, and what they would have used would be branches of trees and not the actual trunks of trees, I believe, simply because of their tools limitations with the time and stuff like that. I think they would have used the trunks of the trees if they managed to cut them down for more like for firewood. They would have more beams, but because beams are in the copper age, I didn't use them in this. Now, I did, however, used a mod called Ancient Tools, but since I've updated to 1.20, it's no longer compatible with the game, which is such a shame. It was such a good mod. It was just beautiful. The work was just on point. It's just like, kudos to the author and creator of it, because it was beautiful. Now with Neolithic, with this part, they do usually build inside their walls for like preservation of food storage and that, but I couldn't find a decent way. I did put a gate here, but when you were in the gate you couldn't access these, so I had to leave it like that. So that is more appearance than actually functional as a cellar in game, which is a shame. And I think I got it wrong with the pots around here, because I think if they had clay pots they wouldn't have been able to hold water such as that. They would have used the hardened clay. They would have dug down and used hardened clay, or just clay, and it would have hardened over time, and then they would have filled this up with water and then put hot stones to make food, like boil and food and such. And my attempts at the cave painting drawing, not very good in this one, but hey ho. Yeah. Oh, I actually used cob in this. Oh my goodness, what am I like? No, I don't want the oh, no. Shh. Good grief. Yeah, so this was a learning experience with Mimi. I know there were some relieved stone, but I reckon they would have used the stone available to them. So if it was already part of the landscape, I think they would have used it. Because in one of the buildings I saw on one of the studies was piles of like slab of stone piled on along with each other for a wall in a mud in a hill. But unfortunately the only thing closest resemblance of that to me is the dry stone fencing, which I know we got cobblestone, but the look doesn't fit right with the Neolithic builds. So this video was inspired by a creator on this platform, YouTube, called Siles, and he does amazing builds. And I saw one of his builds was like a Neolithic build, and he used chiseling and like beams from a copper age, which is all well and good. I'm not slating it at all, because his builds are actually incredible. I just wanted to know if I could do a Neolithic style with the limitations of just using it in Stone Age. Does that make sense? So that there are a few more styles of Neolithic that you could go for. There's like a D shape, and then there's one that has like a, like I said before, inbuilt into walls and like hillsides. They also dig down a little bit, I believe, in some aspects. So I know I got cobblestone just on feet here, but I feel like that can get away when it's a slab because it looks like pebbles. Now, like I said before, I do believe they would have used the like natural stone as much as possible. This is what I mean. This is I believe that what I read upon. Sorry, not I believe. What I read upon is that they dug down and used hot stones for cooking. Sorry, I just noted my torches have kind of died out. Let me just fix that. Yeah, I'm not the best person to listen to about historical stuff because I haven't got any of this written down. I should have, but it's just all from memory. I have used different types of rough hewn fences here. So I used pine, I used maple, and I used oak. I mean, it may not be conventionally pretty in today's standards, but that's the beauty of doing historically accurate builds. Neolithic time period has its own beauty standards, and I think this has achieved that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and catch you later.